Hello, friends. Hey, how are we? Sorry I'm late. I got caught in traffic. I was in my kitchen. How are we? How are we doing this evening? Cracking open a cold one with no boys. Yeah, not just a video. We're just gonna do a little live tonight. I am bored of whatever is happening on the internet, or actually like not happening on the internet right now. And my hair. I don't know. She's gonna get box dyed black, I think. Yeah, it's a real life. How are we? How are you guys? Yeah, old school. We're just gonna yap. I got nothing I actually want to talk about. I have no interest in anything that's happening on the internet at all. So what? Shut the fuck up, Google. What's your problem? You like my hair this color? Thanks. It's settled down. Those of you who are on Patreon know. Like the last video, I had my hair up, and like because I went to my roots and it was like the day after I dyed it, it looked like I was wearing like a hard front wig. It was pretty rough. Hello. Are you way home from your niece's school play? What play did they do? Anything I'm familiar with? I still need to join the Patreon. Please do. I'm sorry. I've been like, I don't know what my problem is this month. I feel like I've been slacking quite a bit, but it's all right. You know, you have everything ebbs and flows. Ahoy. Don't let me leave this live without joining Patreon. Yes, please come join. You can come join for $1. I like this side of my face more. So I'm going to look over here and pretend you're over here. I'm just kidding. Dealing with a crazy mom. I am a crazy mom. Only $1 hair. That's all it is. $1 hair gets you all the Patreon content. You had yours dyed purple and blue today? Cool. Love that. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I don't know. I'm not as wild about it as I was last time. I didn't distribute it as well. I think I was going a little hard with the bleach, and then I just sort of was like a little too haphazard with it. I'm going to adjust this. I hope that's all right with you. Fat sajak tattoo. God. Well, what about when I get canceled? Then what? Then what are you going to do? Then what? You're going to have to get that shit removed. This is Ex Mondo in turquoise. It's just a semi-permanent. Thank you. I like the lights too. They've added quite the vibe in here. You guys are getting the other side of the room. I actually got a photo poster. It's called a poster, turns out. It's going to go here. So hopefully we can have it in frame at some point, but that should be here hopefully soon. It does. It brings out the wonky in my eyes for sure. Cover it with the Gabby Hanna tattoo. Cover it with a whatever. Oh God, what the hell fucking tattoos did she have? They were all like bugs and shit, weren't they? Trying to fancy Jack cult. Could you imagine a cult? We'd be the most confusing cult with no like end goal. Have you ever had lost hair from overbleaching? No. I have really sturdy hair, thankfully. It's really thick and it's really coarse, and it can take a lot. And I also find like using like the Ex Mondo products they have like bonding repair, and then I don't use conditioner. I literally use a leave-in bonding treatment in lieu of that, so it stays pretty healthy. Cancel culture isn't real. It's not. That's so true. I missed my emotional support screen poster. It's over there. It's still there. Don't worry. It's not going anywhere. Ate a whole thing of lasagna. Fuck yeah. My go-to comfort food. I'm like a snacker. Like I like snacks. I'm like a chips and dip kind of bitch. That's comfort food for me. An unhinged cult, indeed. Indeed. Very chill, very unhinged. In very niche interests. Did you have to bleach your hair before you colored it green? Yes, I did. I surely did. I still have some bleach left, so the possibilities are endless. All it takes is one good edible for me to be like, you know what I think I should do to my hair? Yeah, the neck tattoo was pretty all right. Yeah, SajakCon. Dwayne's in charge of SajakCon. Although Nayli tried to be. So Nayli, when Nayli watches in the playback, she's going to have some harsh realities, and I'm going to have to hear about it in the group chat. You have laundry on your bed. My laundry's over here. It needs to be folded. It's still there. All the things are there. This is my laundry that is folded is over there. Some emotional support in that. Favorite chip and dip combo? Oh, girl. Okay, it's not even technically a dip. It's literally cream cheese. But if a plain ruffle in chive and onion cream cheese, I don't allow it in my home, but like once every 3 months at this point, because I will consume it. But 100%. That's my jam. I haven't even looked into James Charles. I saw Peter's video on in my subscriptions, but I haven't even looked into it. I've been very checked out from the YouTube space lately, so I'm going to look at it. I just haven't had the desire lately. I don't know, to do my job, I guess. But I'm going to regroup this weekend. We're going to get some videos out on both platforms. So I'm drinking a coconut pineapple bubbly because I'm crazy. We're not getting into anything tonight. We're just hanging out. You got a split screen ad? That's crazy. It's not supposed to be ads for 30 minutes. I try to space them out as much as they can without turning them off, only because I know I won't remember to turn them on. So here, I just delayed my ads like 10 minutes. So, a bleach bath. Yeah, I mean, I could bleach bath this out if I wanted to, but we'll see. I probably will if I box dye it. Thinking of going dark blue and gray on the bottom layers of my hair. I'd be wary to throw in the gray because I feel like the blue would just bleed into the gray, to be honest. But the blue would be cool as hell. Or the gray would be cool as hell. I don't know that they would work well together in the process. Reading is hard. Did you know that? The SajakCon merch. Ooh, cheap white wine. I've been having this desire to drink wine, and I don't like wine. Chips, salsa, and a margarita. Now that sounds great. I'm into that. Yeah, room is cozy. It's cozy in here. Once I got my shit together and actually cleared out the space, I have a new shelf and everything prepared with candles. for my next Gabby Hanna video whenever that happens. Your friend used to dip Doritos in butter? That's bizarre. I mean, what flavor of Doritos? Does it matter? I'm curious now. Yes, Trader Joe's elote dip is very important to me. It's very important to me. Also, like Costco, their Mexicali dip is so good. I love dips. Chive cream cheese with Frito twist. Absolutely. That shit is fire. Oh, hold on. Hang on, y'all. Okay, sorry. Kids wake up. Keep kids off internet is possible. At least you aren't scream singing in the living room at 2 a.m. How do you know? How do you know what I do at 2 a.m.? No, just a bathroom break. My kids are old enough to understand like what I do here, and they're old enough, they know what YouTubers are and stuff. And I just am like, I cannot bring myself to be like, honey, mommy's on a live. Just go potty and go back to bed. There are no reasons to not get fast food. You should do it. I'm not the person to ask. What else did I miss? What else did I miss? Doritos and butter is still wild to me. Oh, Hedwig, hell yeah. Absolutely. Definitely. Love me some Hedwig. I saw Neil Patrick Harris actually do Hedwig on Broadway a few times. And that was also good, even though he's a bit controversial as a human being, but it is what it is. A lot of first timers in here. Happy to have you. I tried reading through Amber's book and couldn't get through 30 pages. I haven't even finished it. That's why we haven't done our little meeting yet. I don't know what my deal has been in April, but May is going to be better. I decided. My dog's name is Hedwig, and I like to pretend it's for better reasons than I listen. It's not giving her money, so you're okay. Thank you. I appreciate your work. Welcome to the girl, says y'all. What's with Janelle now? I can't even keep up with that bitch. She's fucking insane. Good night, Wyatt. Happy sleepies. Ooh, fry up chicken fingers. Yummy. That's what I had for dinner, actually. Oh, Dwayne out here giving out memberships. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. Thank you for your services. Found your channel through Rachel Oates a while ago, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy you did too. I love Rachel. She's good people for sure. Oh my god. There's 113 of you in here. What the hell am I gonna do? I should be doing something. I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here. No, I did not see the mom accusing her daughter of taking her husband. Icky. What? What? To a cartwheel. That wouldn't end well. I remember finding your channel in 2020 and talking about Gabby, then Jimmy Snow. Yeah. I should probably revisit that. I feel like there is a video in Gabby's current behavior and her relationship to Jimmy Snow. I think it's so funny. It's like the Jimmy Snow videos are like the most popular videos on my channel. And I knew nothing about him at all when I made them. I got into a spat with him and during the whole thing with Rachel and Gabby, and that was all I really knew of him. And I really didn't like him, and I still don't. Do you think Janelle knows she's nuts but doesn't want to change, or is she that delulu? I think she is. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows. I think she's an asshole. And I think there's something, I feel like I throw these words around a lot and I don't mean to, but like there's something very sociopathic about Janelle. She is there's something not right. Yeah. Yeah, he's super anti-religious. Yeah, I revisited the Jimmy Snow videos when I was looking for something for one of these Gabby videos, and I will say my editing has come a long way, but those were okay. Actually, one of my more recent Rylan videos like got pushed really hard into the algorithm and is almost at like 100,000 views for some reason. And I don't know why. It's not even a good video. Yeah, the Jimmy Snow thing was crazy. He was such a dick. I think that was the part of it that made me the most angry. It was just like, he was just such a sanctimonious dick who had no idea what was actually happening. He just wanted to be Gabby Hanna's friend because he probably thought she was hot. That seems like all he cares about. No, I don't even know what a Rydell funk is. Sounds like a foot disease. I watched him for a bit, but his attitude put a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, I mean, that was the immediate vibe I got from him. And that was not including the time he told me to fuck off and then blocked me. Like, literally, his videos give me that vibe, that, like, nice guy vibe, you know? Where, like, you know, he'd, like, spike your drink and then apologize afterwards, you know? Like, it just, I don't know. He's just so yucky. Oh God, I hope Gabby doesn't have any kids. That's just not, Jesus. No, please don't. Ever. God. America's Psychic Challenge. What era is that from? I've never heard of that. I'm intrigued. I just love the old make fun of Shane and Ryland videos. I do too. I actually saved his most recent like conspiracy video, and I was gonna blind react to that because those are always fun to watch, as the kids say. Thank you for the super sticker. That's freaking adorable. Kiefer has more children. Kiefer has a daughter. I don't know if he's had any others recently. I see. I just had to look up a little. He had another daughter. Damn, 2 under 2? That's crazy. But good for him. He's been sober for a while, as I understand it. So, he's doing better than Janelle. So that's a good thing. She'd be a tyrant if she had a daughter. Gabby would be the mom who was just... Can you imagine? I mean, think of any time Gabby's had like a mental health crisis that she's taken to TikTok or YouTube or whatever and spiraled out of control for days at a time, and then refusing to acknowledge that happened, and then just doing all of that in front of a child. Like, and I don't mean like people who have manic episodes can't have kids, but like if she's not even acknowledging the problem, like, girl. Did you see what happened with that girl's video about the YouTube commentators? No, tell me more. I haven't seen anything. You guys I haven't been here, so I haven't really seen anything at all. I didn't see James Charles Coachella video. Maybe I should take some notes. Maybe these are the things I should look at when I make a video, maybe about something relevant. All right, Jimmy Chuck. Who's the one who made the commentary video? I want to know about it. The only thing I care about that happened at Coachella was Sabrina Carpenter's bringing Gina Davis back into my life. Keefa. Well, Janelle, I seen you with Keefa. Yeah, she doesn't give me any mom vibes either. There's not a whole lot of maternal instinct happening there. Yeah, Hedwig I won't forget, don't worry. Who the fuck said commentary channels are slop? Who? Give me the name. Doothy? Is that a thing? Oh, damn. All right. I will look into it. I'm taking notes as we speak. I've got a pen and everything. Lily Marston had her phone stolen at Coachella. Jeez. Okay. I don't think Barb is happy, healthy, and doing well right now. I mean, she's healthy. She's, recovered from a stroke, but she and Janelle's, Jace's dad are lawyered up and going to court because Janelle's a fuckhead. What did James Charles do at Coachella? What the fuck happened now? Look at my sheets. Because there's a vent behind my bed. So it looks like there's a demon. It's not a demon, I promise. Yeah, those cats. Oh my God. And if you look at those fucking cats when she's like in the throes of that mania, they look so traumatized. Truly. Do we not talk about... Oh, Hello Leash? We can talk about her a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and trash her or anything, but I don't know. What about her comeback did you want to talk about? I don't mind talking about her. I just I don't know. I just wouldn't make a dedicated video about it. I don't think Gabby's posted a podcast episode recently. No, it sounded like in the last video she said she was just like gonna put up random videos whenever she felt like it. So I guess that testimony didn't go as well as she thought it would. Oh, Monique, thank you. You don't have to send money on it. Keep your money, girl. Just keep your money. It's okay. I don't even know who that is, so I won't make that video. Don't even worry about it. James shaded Tati, huh? Oh, interesting. Why did he make a sugar bear hair comment? It's just weird. And she writes essay comments on, do we know that? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. Interesting. Alicia, haven't heard that name in years. I know I kept seeing someone peppering Petermon's comments when the drama roach made her come back. Interesting. That's how tapped, like, out of things I am. I just, like, I don't know. I think because we were friends and then we were famously not friends. I think, I don't know. I just moved forward. So I don't know. I did watch her video though, and it was fine. James Charles showed off some truly appalling looks at Coachella. also, fork found in kitchen. 100%. The one of the assless chaps is forever burned into my brain. I wish Gabby would just come clean and apologize for her bad things and just post basic vlogs in her hometown. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it's really not as deep as some of these creators get themselves. Like, it's really not that serious. Like, literally all you have to do is actually just acknowledge when you fuck up, what you fucked up and who was hurt, and make amends and then move forward. Like, she's so trapped in this fuck shit. I don't know. You discovered the Copacabana movie thanks to me. Oh, well, you're welcome for that. That's my favorite hidden gem. Your mom loves Barry Manilow? Good. Rightly so. I feel like most people's mom like Barry Manilow, although now that my generation are all moms too, that's probably not true anymore. I feel like all of my peers' moms loved Barry Manilow. You just got here. What the hell is this thumbnail? It's true to my face. Yay, live. That would require self-reflection, and Gabby is basically Jesus, so she doesn't need to do that. That's fair. That's true. I forgot that she was actually the second coming of Christ, but God, I wish she could sleep. When were you famously not friends? Okay. In the briefest of summaries, Hello, Alicia and I were friends in 2020, 2021-ish. We were friends through her whole situation with Gabby, and we were creating at the same time. I didn't dip out on our friendship when she was canceled. It was just behind the scenes. It was like a lot. And then I made a public statement that I was going to go my separate way. It really wasn't much deeper than that. I mean, there was still some like underlying drama amongst all of the people involved, but it eventually sort of tapered off. And I mean, that's really it. But, you know, we obviously don't talk or anything. You know, we're not friends anymore, but, you know, it is what it is. But if she apologizes, no more content. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? What's a movie you can easily quote? All of my movies. I don't own a movie, and I have like hundreds of like physical copies of movies. I don't own a movie I don't know by heart. And I didn't know that that was weird until like 10 years ago. Yeah, the insistence that she's being spoken to by God is sad, but it's also, it's like, it's odd, yes, sad, and kind of very much concerning. And on the fifth day, Jesus said, "These are high school bullies." That's so funny. The best comment that came out of the whole thing, in my opinion, was Adam McIntyre saying that she would get up on the cross and say she got there before Jesus or whatever. Like, that is so fucking funny. Long time lurker and follower. Just want to say I love your content. Thank you. Thank you, Jen Shine. And when Jesus was tempted for 40 days, he asked himself, what if I'm the monster? Oh my God. How Lily seemed like she got a bit high on herself. Accurate? You be the judge. I discovered one of you on Twitter because of the other. Then I had some funny and nice times on there with Nayli, and I don't know. I don't use Twitter anymore. That's fair. Yeah, Nayli used to pump out some pretty solid Twitter threads back in the day. There were some pretty impressive ones. Like the whole archive of everything that happened with Gabby back in the day actually could be traced right back to like all of Nayli's like Twitter threads. Whoa, excuse me. She's gonna be walking up to houses as a Jehovah's Witness next. When I try to talk to Jesus and he's like, sorry, busy talking to Gabby Hannah. That's so funny. Oh my God. You people are funny. Did you ever want to be an actress? Yes, most of my life. And I did a lot of improv and sketch and stuff. So I've had my moment, and then I had kids, and then that becomes your life. But when the day they move out, going back to Second City. Just kidding. Mobile's like 5 full seconds behind. Oh, that's annoying. I've been looking, Gorgina. Thank you. Well, thanks. I've started showering more. What's the best part of being a mom? You're 27 weeks pregnant. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, first of all. The best part about being a mom is I think for me, it's like and maybe this is really self-serving, but, like, the moments when and maybe this is more attributed to me being a single parent, but, like, when my kids would hit, like, milestones, that was always really exciting and rewarding, um, when they learn things and they, um I don't know, watching them, like, discover things and become little people is just every new milestone and every new thing they do, especially, like, in, like, the early toddler years, it's just so exciting and fun and just I don't know, it's an indescribable thing. It's very insane. Like, I never planned on having kids because I always thought I would be too selfish to have kids, and then I got knocked up and I was like, "Hey, you know what? You know what would be better than, what would be better than, not having kids? Maybe I'll just have kids. Maybe we'll just try it," which I don't recommend as, like, a practice, by the way. Not like I wouldn't change anything, but, like, if you're dead set on not having kids and you're pretty, held steady in that, like, conviction, just go with it. Don't do the whole, like, "Well, I guess it was supposed to happen" thing, like, that's probably not a good way to live your life. Um, but yeah, everything. It's just it changes your life in a way that is, I think, probably more profound than I could even really articulate because I really kinda can't articulate anything. I'm trying to scroll up to where I was. There we go. There it is. Gabby's biggest regret is not getting up on the cross before Jesus did. Yes, that's the quote. That is funny as hell. I do think it's religious psychosis. I think it's a religious psychosis brought on by obsessive compulsive disorder, which she did in fact in the past say that she had. I have the video evidence. Um yeah, it is weird talking about Gabby again. And it's so funny because she's so fascinating because she is just like an endless wealth of like opinion generating. Like I just like that's why I there are so many I think that's why so many creators who make content about Gabby make so many videos because it's like you can't there's no real end to it because she just keeps doing crazy shit for lack of a better way to phrase that. And then like you form opinions about the opinions that you had about what she's doing and it's just like a never-ending cycle. It's maddening. Sajak on Whose Line Won. I would fucking kick ass it. I've been a Whose Line devotee since I was very young. And like original British Whose Line. I fucking love Whose Line. I didn't really like doing short form improv when I did improv, but I mean, I'd love to do Whose Line. I don't think it's on anymore though. I think they canceled the CW one. Every single time I'm in a Sajak live chat, I rejoice at being with the funniest people on the internet. If that ain't the truth, y'all are the funniest people on the internet. I swear. Oh no, not the flat tire. What the fuck? You were just supposed to get fast food. That's not fast at all now. God damn it. I'm just trying to catch up. I got stuck. I got stuck in the past. Hang on. Yeah, getting to see kids' personalities come out. That's a good one. Who do I hate more, James Charles or Janelle Evans? Ugh, I hate them both. I hate them both for different reasons. I mean, I can hold space to hate both of those people. And I don't use the word hate liberally. Like, I despise both of them. You know, one of them preying on minors, the other one being an abusive piece of shit who insists on keeping her children around a different abusive piece of shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not a fan. Oh, kindergarten cap and gown. That's sweet. I can't believe the school year is almost over, man. Ugh. My kids are about to be in 3rd grade. That's fucking insane. How does that happen? I haven't used Letterboxd in a hot minute, but I used to. You should be excited. It's very exciting. Having a kid is exciting. It's so scary and so overwhelming, and you're going to be so fucking tired, and it's going to be a lot, but it's going to be, you have one kid, so that's nice. That's one kid at a time. I couldn't recommend it more. Like, again, wouldn't change a thing. Love my kids endlessly. They are my everything. But yeah, I envy the experience of having one kid at a time, because that sounds nice. Oh, I also, I was thinking about something and then it just fell out of my brain. And that's also part of being a mom. You will never retain a thought again. She said a lot of things. It's hard to keep up with the truth. It is. And that's why I have a literal hard drive full of things that she has said. I literally have, I mean, 45% of my 1 terabyte hard drive is Gabby Hanna stuff. Sorry, my cough will not go away. It is a nightmare. I think I did watch Angelica's video. I was glad she made it. I'm glad she actually like said something. I mean, she has every right to not if she doesn't want to, but with how much Gabby like hates her and tries to drag her, like I think it's good that she said something. Yeah, I mean, the OCD thing was really glaring to me. And like I said before, like I found it really interesting that when she first said that she had OCD, I was like, "Oh, great. This will be your new ADHD, you know, what's just going to evolve." But like having read into OCD more, like having OCD is, you know, it presents in so many ways and there are so many comorbidities with things like ADHD and autism and all of that. So it's like it actually does kind of make sense. And then when she starts talking about angel numbers and stuff like that, I'm like, I recognize that. And I mean, the people in her life can only do so much. You know, if she's not an imminent threat to herself or somebody else, I mean, it is incumbent upon her to actually take that, step. The fuck is make some noise? Girl, you guys know I don't know anything. Like, my group chat with my 2 closest friends is literally them saying things about people and me going, "Who the fuck is that? Do you want to hear another diatribe about Gina Davis or Bonnie Hunt? Because I've got you covered there, but I have no idea who Snacky McGee is or whoever the hell the latest person who is doing something somewhere is." It took you 5 minutes to realize it's not a stripper pole. Oh, it's a mirror. It's a closet. It could have been, though. You don't know. You don't know what I do in here. Nothing. I don't do anything. I need to even water my plants. His name's Frank. My kid named him, and I forgot. You're watching this on the side of the road. I'm sorry. Did you at least get the food first? Trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up. Frank the plant, yes. The Dropout channel? No, I don't. I've never been served those. Thoughts on Gypsy Rose Blanchard? She's a fucking weirdo. I mean, a victim, a perpetrator, and a fucking weirdo. First trimester was so rough. I'm not doing this shit again. Oh, I feel you on that one. I didn't even have morning sickness, but like the first trimester fatigue ruined me. OCD and ADHD, and it's so exhausting. I feel pretty confident that I also have ADHD. I don't have a diagnosis or anything, but it is what it is. Gina Davis, that's correct. All day, every day. I just finished her book, and I couldn't recommend it more. Don't forget Martin Short. Yeah, Martin Short. Like, that's where my brain is. I don't live in the now, although they're all working actors still, but you know what I mean. Just got 4 chickens and my kid named them all Tommy. That's amazing. I love when kids name shit. I make my kids name stuff all the time. My chair is sending me to the floor, so I'm going to adjust as necessary. Do your friends also need a diatribe about Macy's mom? Yes, I can do that. Sharon, she's hot. I'm not making any. I have no reservations about lusting after Sharon. Oh, I saw someone asked what the next Teen Mom thing was. I think I downloaded the next one's gonna be OG. I think we're doing an episode of OG. Yes, Teen Mom schedule OG is next. I'm actually gonna try to maybe get that out tomorrow if I can. I think once I stop filming for like a few days, I'm like, I get like this weird anxiety about doing it again, and then I just like don't. But we did just watch Now and Then over on Patreon. I have another idea for Patreon movies. Obviously, Hedwig was requested. Where did your love of Teen Mom come from? I've always been curious. I don't know. I think it was just a show that I discovered randomly when it was on, like when 16 and Pregnant first started. And it was like the only reality show I ever really enjoyed. And rewatching them is just kind of so funny, and it feels very nostalgic for like better times. I have seen Dance Moms. I haven't watched all of Dance Moms, but Sajak and Dwayne boxing match for Sharon's heart and Sajak on 27. I don't know. I haven't had to beat a man down in a long time, but for Sharon, oh man. 18 baby goats is so many baby goats. Why do you have so many baby goats? I need answers. I also love Hedwig. Naming your dog Badger is a struggle. I'm going to get a dog in July. I decided I'm not allowed to have a dog here, but I'm moving at the end of the summer, but I'm going to Illinois at the end of June. So I don't want to board a dog. Like, I don't want to just get a dog and then board it right away. So when we come back in July, I'm going to get a dog. And I'm really nervous because I feel like the second I get a dog, I'm going to need to call my landlord for something and he's going to have to be here and I'm going to have to freak out. Like, we have a hamster and I hid the hamster cage last time you came. It's like, I know that's not what you meant when you said no pets, but like, I'm not taking the chance. So the poor hamster cage was just like in the shower when he was here last time. But I don't know. I'm excited about it. I might let the kids name it. A fish called Spiky. That's so funny. The fish on Family Guy named Lieutenant Shiny Sides has made it so I don't think I could ever name a fish anything but Lieutenant Shiny Sides. She can't have as many baby goats as she wants. I just want to know why. I want to know how that happens, and I want in on that. Oh, they all had twins or triplets. That's amazing. Are they like a lot? Like, is it a lot? I mean, I imagine having 18 of anything is a lot, but 18 baby goats? That's so many baby goats. Are they very demanding? What's it like to have a baby goat? I have so many questions. Like, I'm unfamiliar with people who own goats. I'm not, but like 18 is so many. Another Chihuahua, maybe. I'm going to adopt, so I don't know. The one that speaks to me. The one that speaks to me. You having ADHD tracks, there's an obsessive nature to it, and your content is very that, and your humor too. Yeah, it feels correct. I also have a lot of like issues with like task paralysis and a lot of executive function issues and stuff. So I, it is what it is. If you get a corgi puppy, no puppies. I don't want a puppy. I love puppies, but I have 2 8-year-olds. I can't also do, potty training and stuff. It's just too much going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about emotional support animals. I got an itch on my back though, so I got that going for me. Oh, you got to see. I got to meet John Cameron Mitchell a long time ago. When my roommate when I lived in New York City, she met John Cameron Mitchell. I don't remember how, but she ended up as an extra in the movie Short Bus, and we went to like the premiere, and we met all kinds of fabulous fucking people. And he was so sweet and lovely. A cat named Ketchup is everything. That is incredible. I love funny pet names. Your sister had a fish named Ned. Oh my God, I love it. I'm already the goat. Oh, Nayli. Hello. Nayli being my only mod in here is hysterical. Your pug's name is Bentley? Oh my god. Bentley! Hell yeah. I love that. Oh my god, how was he in O'Mary? I'm just trying to delay the fuck out of these ads so that you guys don't get ads on this live. They'll just get ads in the playback. Suck it, playback viewers. You should have been here live. I'm just kidding. I love you. Thank you for your time. I also like pets with human names. Humans' names. I know my dream in life is to have property where I can like literally clear shelters of old dogs. That's my dream. If I had like an endless wealth, that's what I would use it for. And other things, of course, but if you could interview any creator you've ever covered, who would I choose? I don't want to talk to any of these motherfuckers, to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe Colleen Ballinger, because I could browbeat the shit out of her until I got her to admit that she groomed kids. I need to watch this again on replay. Oh, I'm sorry about your cat, Katie. That sucks. That's so hard. I know my dog died in 2022, which was a really shitty year for like everything for me. And I'd had him for a long time. He was 18. And yeah, I still miss him. Are you moving closer to the airport? I hope so, because I'm getting really tired of waiting on my plane. I would like it if it would just be there, you know? So Sajak should have an interview show. Like, I would love to, honestly. That would be fun. I actually have been sort of like workshopping ideas like that this week. It's a thing I'm working on in a way. So let's just say that. You'd interview Peter Mon. I don't think I would interview Peter Mon. I think Peter Mon and I would do a funny collab for sure, though. I was gonna I haven't booked all the things yet, but I was going to reach out to Peter and see if he wanted to. When I go to Illinois, if I could drive out to Indy, we could do a collab maybe. That might be fun. A hypothetical conversation with Janelle. I love those. I've been thinking about putting those on my second channel though, because they underperform here, which is not a problem for me. Like I don't really care, but it just feels unbalanced for like all of my high performing videos. Sajak and Peter monitoring MST3K to 90s movies. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I would honey the land all over that shit. Why did he propose? I didn't even see the first part of your comment, Beth, but I already know who you're talking about when you say, why did he propose on both knees? The world may never know, but damn it if we will not reference it all of the time. It's just like one of those things. It's like when someone says sucking dick and cock, like you know what they're talking about. You know who said that, when and why. And then you did it at my birthday dinner. Exactly. Time and place. Thanks again for all your support from Minnesota. Absolutely. Like, oh my God. I like anything I can do, man. I don't feel like any of it is enough, but something is better than nothing, you know? It's like everything is paralysis now. Mentally, anyway. Because you message drama channels. If I could yell it right now, I would, but two things I always think about where I was when it dropped: Toxic Gossip Train and Bye Sister. Yeah, I remember where I was for both as well. 100%. Those were crazy times. We haven't had a good thing like that in a hot minute. Anyone know what Shane's doing nowadays? He filmed a pilot that he's shopping around now to try to get sold. And he's still making the conspiracy podcast or whatever. They've seemed to have changed the format. I saw when I was downloading it the other day that they seem to have changed the format and the whole podcast is conspiracy now. I didn't actually watch it because I thought I like to blind react to his stuff more than pre-watch it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. I haven't seen The Pit. I've heard wonderful things. Can't wait to hate watch Shane's show on Tubi. Tubi would never. Tubi would never. Mm-mm. He's gonna be on one of those like like on your Roku or whatever, one of those channels like no one's ever heard of that just plays like absolute trash. Honestly, I don't subscribe to Shane's Patreon. Like I'm not going that far for my art, but a lot of times those end up on Reddit, like bits and pieces from their Patreon, and it doesn't look good. Objectively, it does not look very good. First time catching a live, want to let you know I've been watching your content a lot and you've been a comfort to me in the midst of my move. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here. What'd you miss? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, good. I'm glad. Happy morning to you. It's 10:20. It's 10:20 already? Jesus Christ. I missed the dump. A lot of people like the dump. I should probably bring it back, I guess. No, we are not going to give Shane any money. It's 12:20. Oh, you're on the East Coast over there. I just meant because I knew that I started this a little after 9, and I didn't realize it had been over an hour already. I know it's later other places. God. I miss Central Time Zone. The Dump 2 Electric Boogaloo. I haven't done an episode of The Dump in a really long time, and I should. I guess. Maybe I will now that I have 2 stories written down that I have to look into. So if you think of anything else, please don't suggest Amberlyn Reed to me. I am not going down that rabbit hole. I don't know anything about her, and I like it like that. Do you have any creators you actively like and watch? That's a good question. Honestly, I mean, in the commentary space, it more depends on the subject that's being covered. I don't know. Let me look. Okay, just let me look. Get off my back. By the way, the new like YouTube subscriber page nonsense is so annoying. Oh, Garrett Watts, I'll always watch. Well, not really. I don't really do his Unhinged channel very much. What else? I don't know. Not really. I don't watch much of anything. Like, yeah, I'll watch a Petermon video. I'll watch The Bald and the Beautiful sometimes. That's kind of it. I mean, in the Christmas season, I'm all in on some Zoe Sugg Vlogmas. But otherwise, like, what I watch on YouTube is just stuff that I seek out. Like, every interview ever done with whatever actress over 60 I'm infatuated with at the moment. Yeah, Mika's good. Mika's good people. Knocking stuff over. No, I haven't heard about the Tyler catastrophe situation. I don't even know what that means. I'll do Sajak Con anywhere. If you guys promise to show up, shit. Oh yeah, I like iNeighbor a lot. I would tour. That'd be fun. Let's hit 50K and we'll talk about it. Yeah, I haven't watched Andrew's new video yet, though. I'll probably do that a little bit later. I've been doing this new thing now. I used to do this fun little thing where I would like sit downstairs and watch TV and then I'd fall asleep there, like sitting up by like 9. And now I'm awake until like 3 a.m. every night. So that's like my new fun thing that I've been doing. Shut the fuck up, Michael. Swoop's okay. If Swoop is covering something I'm interested in, maybe. I do like D'Angelo. I haven't been watching too many of his videos lately. Or their videos, I'm sorry. My tour was still better than Colleen's. That's the bars in hell there, though, to be fair. You were watching Adam rewatch the Colleen stuff. I saw he was posting those. They're very long videos. So I think in the instance that I need a, yeah, I do love Adam. He's a good egg. Yeah. Especially because, like, it's one thing to rewatch something. Like, we rewatched the Jeffree Star series, right? But, like, Adam was, I mean, he was at the crux of that situation. So I think that would be very interesting to watch. And I haven't gotten to it yet. Because, again, I've just been seeking out interviews with whatever actress over 60 I'm infatuated with at the moment. I hate that Johnny derailed a bunch of progress. Yeah, Johnny's a shithead. At least he knew better than to try to, like, come back and defend himself. He just fucked off. Yeah, what happened to Sharita? Where'd she go? The fuck? Who are the elder celeb crushes at the moment? Right now we're in a Gina Davis rabbit hole. I got revived on that one. It had been a minute, and then Sabrina Carpenter just like ruined my whole life. Maybe it's better when people fuck off. At least we don't have to hear about them anymore. Yeah, that's true. Is Drew Gooden still making videos? Dang. I'm telling you, I don't know anything. The fact that this is my job, kind of weird. Johnny's low-key soft launching. Again? God damn. He better stay gone. Yeah, Ned Fulmer's still talking, huh? What the fuck? Who let that man speak? The algorithm's pretty broken lately. Yeah. Nick DeRamio's been MIA. Yeah, I miss them so much. I was thinking about this the other day. I was coming home after I dropped off my kids at school, and I was like, I genuinely miss Nick's commentary. I always thought they were one of the funniest, most insightful, and talented commentary channels that existed, and I miss them dearly. Cody Tyler daughter, Johnny Silvestri son. Abortion. Yeah. Well, and I think I don't know why Nick took a break. I know they were dealing with some stuff, but obviously it's not my place to speculate or guess. But I know that I don't think this is the catalyst, but I know that they received a lot of backlash for like a handful of like sponsorships that they took that like their audience thought was really like irresponsible and poorly researched and stuff. But genuinely, I loved the very like smooth segue of the way they would weave in like societal issues with the commentary that they were doing. And yeah, I miss them. And they're funny as fuck. No, not Nick Green, Nick DeRamio. Fan fiction. Oh, Lord. Oh, they refer to the genocide as a conflict. Well, here's the thing. I would never pay. I mean, I don't know Nick well. We were mutuals for some time, but I would never say that I know Nick well. Doesn't strike me as the big Z, if you will. And I think as much as you have to be careful with the way that you say things, and the way that you word things, I do think we also need to remember that not everybody knows everything about everything. And a lot of times people are doing the best that they can. And sometimes that's not good enough. And, you have to, I don't know. I think we have to be, I mean, I'm not saying like you have to educate somebody if they say something in the wrong way, or if I don't know. You don't have to extend that emotional labor, but I think, being disappointed with the way a creator presents something that I would imagine that they actually do care about, I think dogpiling on a creator for that is kind of nuts, in my opinion. And maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. But I think it's impossible to always say things right. It's impossible to know everything about everything. It's so important to educate yourself. It is so important to be as knowledgeable as you can be, and to not speak in absolutes or in definitive language unless you know everything about what you're talking about. But I do think that we have got to make room for nuance and grace and growth and education and conversation and things like that, and we're never going to make progress if we're holding each other down on semantics. And I mean, I'm not saying that everybody who has, phrased things like that hasn't done so with a, nefarious tone, because I absolutely, for sure. And that's the way people sort of skirt saying things outright when they should be saying things outright. But, obviously I'm not the beacon of things like this. I'm a fucking idiot who makes dumb commentary videos for a living. But like, I don't know. I just think it's a bummer that, a creator who says something not completely correct, who make many efforts to make good strides toward other things. I don't know. What am I fucking talking about? Whatever. Get it. You get what I'm saying. Yes, Nick DeRamio is who we're talking about. But yeah, no, I get it. And I understand, like, even if that was like the first time someone heard him talk about, genocide and calling it a conflict, that would be off-putting for sure. And it would feel like a massive downplay. But, context is a big deal. And, I don't know. It is what it is. Yes. Yeah. I think that's a hard line, is correcting people while, there are bigger problems, and there are people who are causing real problems, and there are people who, are unwilling to budge on learning and growth, and then there's, and then otherwise we're just like sucking dick and cock, time and place. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You did it at my birthday dinner. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hello. Thank you. Anyway. Lindsay Ellis had a wonderful video about Miss Rachel too. Love Miss Rachel. My kids didn't watch Miss Rachel, but we do love Miss Rachel in this house. Thanks, girl. Yes, Miss Rachel is the new Mr. Rogers, and I'm fine with that. Absolutely. She is a boss. Good night, Foxy. I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon too, probably about another 10 minutes. We'll get out of here. So if you have any burning questions or anything you've just been waiting to say, our lines are open. Please feel free to give us the call at 555 suck my dick and cock. Oh my God. I'd live for a YouTube version of The View. That'd be fun. Oh my God. Can you imagine if I had friends, it'd be over for you motherfuckers. Good. I'm glad y'all are on the Miss Rachel train. No, we haven't done the book chat yet. I haven't finished the book. So we'll get there. Maybe by maybe Sunday night we'll do that. What's bringing me joy? Books, a lot of reading. I've been reading a lot. Is there a creator you want to make a video on but just haven't for some reason? Honestly, full disclosure, probably Ethan Klein. What is this? Who let this happen? Like younger me that had no kids and just like had no fucks to give about getting doxxed would have 100% gone for that, but I just stay uninformed. I'm just going to stay uninformed because you know what? There's enough commentary videos on Ethan Klein. Any book recs? I just finished Gina Davis's book, which was amazing. I'm reading The Feminine Mystique for the first time. I've never read that before. Both of these books can be found there, and there. What else am I reading? I have another book somewhere. I don't know. There's something else. Some lesbian smut. You know, I'm just reading like 900 things at a time. You plan on doing any more Are You Afraid of the Dark watch-alongs? Yeah, usually in the fall time I do those. I'll do some more of those. Those are fun. I like doing those. I didn't see Adam's recent video about him. Like I said, I just stay uninformed at this point because the more angry I get, the more I'm going to actually want to talk about it. And I just cannot, I don't want to put myself in that position. Yeah, but like they do real, it's not the internet people that I worry about. I worry about it's the internet people who take it to real life. That's what I would be more concerned with. I don't give a fuck about being, harassed online. It doesn't bother me, but making it a real world problem is insane. I didn't know any, again, same thing like with Jimmy Snow until I was like the Frenemies era. I'd never watched H3. I didn't know who Ethan Klein was. I had no idea. There are no Nikes in the box. They're downstairs. And they are, what are they? They are Nike Court Vision Low in black and white. And they go on my feet. Oh my God, Fair Abraham. Oh my God. Wait, who else was recommended? Cece Suarez, me, Fair Abraham. Well, I guess if Cece Suarez is there, we're gonna throw Nicole Arbor in and they can have like a Rosie Elizabeth Hasselbeck fucking throwdown. That'd be fun. Who's Jolene Lunzer? I don't know her. I don't know her. It's raining here too, thank God. We're gonna have a hell of a fire season. Julian. I love Julian too. Why are we talking about Julian? Your childhood best friend's brother is Julian? What? That's crazy. You love a Cece Suarez mention? Me too. She's good people. Yes, Nicole Arbour was the one who made the Dear Fat People video. She's a gem. She's exactly the same as she was then, only somehow also kind of worse. But that's all. That's all I know. The way all these bad people like Shane relate themselves to Jenna pisses me off. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing is like whenever a creator has to apologize, they then reference the Jenna Marbles apology. And it's like, why don't, instead of you bringing Jenna into the conversation, why don't you listen to Jenna's apologies? And then you can reflect and then make your apology accordingly. Yeah, it's okay to forget about Nicole Arbour. I think that's actually the right thing to do. And do we know them to the view panel? Oh, that'd be so much fun. Oh my God, what a blast that would be. Somebody needs to pitch that to all of them for me. And we'll all just we'll be the view. We'll call it the look. Wait, speaking of YouTuber apologies, have you guys seen Blink twice? I just watched that the other night. And Channing Tatum giving the fucking like YouTuber apology is so, it was like unsettling. You were featured in a sweet, yeah, I know. I was actually DMing with her and talking about it. She's lovely. Yeah, I don't know what Nicole Arbour was actually accusing Jelly Roll and Bunny of, but she's fucking nuts. Allegedly. Or whatever. I would love to be the Brett Summers of YouTube's Match Game. That's actually kind of my dream job. YouTuber apology bingo. That's so funny. You saw Blink twice? It was a fucking wild movie. It was a roller coaster. Yes, it's the one. Yeah, they're drinking like snake venom or some shit. It was crazy. It was like if I forgot how I describe. I was just like live texting my friends as I was watching it, and they weren't paying attention, but I was texting it anyway. And I said it was like tech bros go on like an ayahuasca retreat, and it was insane. It was a fucking crazy, crazy, crazy movie. But it was beautiful. It was really like visually gorgeous. I love movies that have that sort of like dichotomy going on where it's like visually just stunning, but it's also like really disturbing. But I don't know. It's pretty nuts. If you do watch it, they put a trigger warning at the beginning, but there's some sexual violence in it, so just be prepared for that. Jelly Roll. You think Jelly Roll has a mild case of religious psychosis? I don't know much about Jelly Roll except that I forget. I can't tell the difference between. I have like you know how Julian can't decipher between Julia Roberts, Sandra Bullock, and Anne Hathaway. That's me with Jelly Roll and Post Malone. It really takes me a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not alone then. Good. That's so funny. Post Malone used to be cool. Peter Mon would be Charles Nelson Riley. Wait, actually, yes. I kind of love that. Oh my god. Well, now I need to pitch the match game. I gotta pitch that to Peter. Who would be our Richard Dawson though? That's the real question. I have a question for you because I'm super curious on other people's perspective. Do you think Shane Dawson has changed, like especially after his apology? I think he's still trying to act like a nice guy. Yes and no. I think he has changed the way he puts out content. I think he's changed the way he lets his sense of humor come across on his channel, and sort of diluted it a bit. But yes, Richard Dawson did both. But I think at the core of it, I think he's the same person. I think if Shane could have gotten away with doing blackface for his entire career, he would have. I think he would still be doing the same shit. Because at the core of it, like I don't think he truly understands like the origin of things like blackface. I don't think he truly understands like why it's wrong. I think he knows it's wrong. I think he knew it was wrong then. And I don't think he gets it. I don't think he truly understands how disturbing a lot of the things that he said on his podcast were, like about children and CP and jokes about sexual assault, the ways in which he was actually inappropriate with children. He never really sat down and itemized like the ways in which he was disgusting. So I don't think he knows. I think he knows. I don't think he's acknowledged for himself or for the audience. So I don't think you can actually change without that element, in my opinion, especially being like a repeat offender in all of that. And then, I don't know, just moving forward. Cause like he jokes about cancellation a lot. He jokes about, coming back. He likes to talk about how it made him suicidal, things like that. And all of those things add up and tell me that like he just doesn't get it. Yeah, he does make horrific jokes behind closed doors. I mean, the clips that like I've seen of like them putting together his pilot, like they were still using, the R slur and shit in their content. And it's like, have you learned nothing? He really thinks edgy comedy is just being outright offensive. And I don't know. It's just gross. If you have to resort to that, I'm not saying comedy can't be edgy and it can't push the envelope, but like if you have to resort to like mocking marginalized groups of people in any capacity all of the time, you're not funny. And that's objectively the truth. So Shane's my age or right there, so he knew at least what he did wasn't right. That must be offensive. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing too, right? Is like even if he didn't, right? Even if you were raised like my family was pretty racist. My grandparents, my grandfathers were both very racist. I grew up around a lot of racist people. So it took me a lot longer than it should have to really acknowledge like, oh, like this is a problem, in certain areas of my own white privilege and stuff. So, I mean, even if you were unaware, let's just give him even the benefit of the doubt and say he was completely unaware that anything he did was ever wrong, ever racist, ever problematic. How many fucking apologies has he made? 3, 4? You would think around the first one, you maybe would have, again, some self-reflection. That's really all it takes. Yes, I agree. I think he hides his creepy behavior better now. Oh my god, I'm fucking tired. Yeah, I know. The Arsler has made a comeback. Yay. All we need is Hillary Duff to make a little PSA about it, Yeah, the Ballinger and the Yaw family have no boundaries. How true. I said that same shit to one of my old coworkers who made racist jokes, and he legit changed up his attitude after being called unfunny and lazy. Yeah, it's lazy. It's lazy. Yes, 100%. You're not funny if that's what edgy is to you. I mean, people always talk about like, and even okay, Mel Brooks himself has just recently, had that classic like white guy, fucking like, oh, PC is ruining comedy, blah blah blah. But like, if you have to offend people, and this is from, I mean, he's a master of satire. He is a master. He is the blueprint of satire. And if your take is any, and I love Mel Brooks. I met Mel Brooks once. I saw The Producer 75 times on Broadway. I am a Mel Brooks fan, but I will vehemently disagree with him on that. And the thing is that I don't think it's that PC killed comedy. I just think people don't know how to be funny without insulting large groups of people. You can be edgy and not like tear down, make people feel bad. Those things don't have to go hand in hand. I'm so fun. It might go on the second channel, but like I've always wanted to make like a really long fucking rant about this because it's one of those topics that I could just talk about for like a month. It drives me nuts. Like the PC and comedy shit drives me nuts. The important part of an apology is the not doing it again part, in my opinion, 150%. I totally agree. It's the learning and the growing, all those things. Yeah, Hillary Duff should do it. I'm here for Hillary Duff's comeback. I love it. I love her new album. I think she's playing Red Rocks when she comes here, so maybe I'll try to get a really expensive day of ticket. I'm pretty sure it's sold out, but y'all know how the scalpers be. Yes, I agree with that. Shane has never really been funny. He just surrounds himself with funny people sometimes. Yeah. Well, once Garrett and Andrew and Drew, once all of them and Morgan wasn't around as much, once they all left, it became very obvious who brought the entertainment to his videos. And it was not him, and it was not Ryland. No, I understand what Mel Brooks was saying, but he literally went on about political correctness and that it goes hand in hand. I mean, it's I don't know. I do also think that like comedy suffers. I mean, there are some great comedians still, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I just think like I just think it's lost. Comedy is an art, and I think we like even the time when I was at Second City, comedy was a thing that just like everybody thought they could do, and everybody, not that I'm like saying that wasn't me, but like it was just like something that everybody thought that they could fucking do. And I'm going to Second City, I'm gonna do stand-up, I'm gonna, it's just like it became so saturated, and none of those people were funny enough to be there. Probably myself included. Colleen gives me Jodi Arias vibes. Hell yeah. I miss George Carlin too. I've been getting a lot of his, a lot of reels, a lot of old George Carlin reels on Instagram. And it makes me happy, and I miss him. We need his voice. And, Robin Williams as well, who was very vocal about these things. Feel dumb, but what exactly is Second City? Yeah, so Second City is, yes, a comedy club. They do have classes, and they do like employment for like sketch and improv teams. So they do regular shows and get paid for it. So there are classes. You can do improv, you can do sketch writing, you can do script writing, you can do dramatic improv, you can do musical improv. There are all kinds of classes that you can do at Second City. I just did improv. I did the whole improv program. And it's, it's a lot, and it's fun, and it's a good time. Did you see that Jason Nash and David Dobrik had a fight on their podcast, and Jason called him out for making his money off his friends and being out of touch? I didn't even know that Jason Nash and David Dobrik had a podcast. So if that answers your question. That's really interesting, though. Gulping down Amy Poehler stories about Second City. Yes, that's where I went. I didn't know she went to Second City. I thought she was I don't know why I thought she was an IO girl, but Robin's the only celebrity I generally cried about passing away when I heard he helped my mom in her hospital stay for cancer with his movies. I sobbed. I actually I remember exactly where I was. I was on the subway in New York City. I was living in New York City at the time. And I was underground in the train, and I looked at my phone, and I had 2 texts that I hadn't seen. And one of them said, "Oh my God, I just saw, I'm so sorry." And the other one said was just like a link from 2 different people. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I got above ground, and I opened my phone, and I saw it, and I just I remember I was right outside a Barnes and Noble on 34th. And I just sobbed. I was not okay for a long time, and I'm still sad about it. Every August 11th, I think about it. He was like my hero. And then Catherine O'Hara died, and then it was very much the same. So I miss them both. It makes me sad. I would be so embarrassed to wake up every day and find out I'm still Jason Nash. I can't laugh too hard or I will cough myself into oblivion, but I'm going to pin that because it's funny as fuck and how true. That's funny. Oh, okay. So she was Second City. It's pretty cool. They have all their the headshots of all the famous people that have ever come out of Second City in Second City. Yeah, I'm so sad about Catherine O'Hara. I'm heartbroken about that. No, I mean, I just didn't know if it's IO is also a theater in Chicago. It's just, I didn't know that she was Second City. Usually people are Second City, IO, or the Groundlings. I know she did Ass Cat in New York City, so I'm not sure what affiliation was there. I think that was also Second City. Yeah, and Betty White, yeah. I think the worst part about Betty White's death was, like, not, like, that it was like, it was a surprise, but, like, she was so close to 100, like, that's so fucked. She made it all that way. Yeah, John Ritter was a rough one, and I don't know why. I think because he seemed like such a nice person, and, like, I liked the show he was on at the time. I don't know. But that one was hard. Yeah. Schitt's Creek was so good. It's just such a perfect show. My throat is itchy. Interesting how everyone who wrongs Trisha Paytas ends up washed to oblivion while she's the most stable she's ever been. Listen, one thing about Trisha Paytas is she has manifested a life for herself that, I mean, if I could borrow like a quarter of her manifestation ability, I'd be thrilled with that. John Ritter had, I don't know what the condition is called, when you have holes in your heart. And I don't think he knew. And I think that was the source. Yeah, those episodes of 8 Simple Rules were rough. That was rough. What a rough time. I heard that Trisha was doing like a Family Channel kind of thing. That sucks. Like the demons are back. Yeah, it's I can't do fucking Family Channel shit. Trisha somehow managed to come out on top of everything while still not being a great person. And I'm not saying I'm envious, but how is she doing this? I don't know. I don't talk. Trisha's probably another one of those creators that I just don't talk about because I feel like I have to make a lot of qualifiers when I talk about Trisha. Because, like, on one hand, it's like I'm really happy that she's doing well. She's created a good, happy life for herself. But I'm also not like super, like, you guys know, I've said I don't know who the fuck that is like 900 times. I don't watch Trisha that closely. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I follow her on Instagram. I'm subscribed, but like I don't watch and I don't know what's going on with her a lot. So like I'll say something about Trisha and they'll be like, yeah, but Trisha did X, Y, and Z and she's, you know, she's filming this, that, and the other and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, again, back to the whole like everybody can't know everything. But I do know, like, my job is to know as close to everything as possible when I talk about stuff. And it just, I don't know. it's just exhausting. It's an exhausting thing to have to make so many qualifiers just to have an opinion. Oh, I hated those fucking Problem Child movies. I hated them so much. I really did. I hated that kid. I wanted to beat the shit out of him when I was a kid. Not now, to be clear. I feel like Trisha did the work. Like, she's still got issues, but she put in the effort to get something resembling balance, and Gabby wants the same without work. Yes. Gabby wants results. She wants nothing to do with the journey that it takes to get there. Well, you can know everything, but, like, you can't just expect other people to know everything all the time. God. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that, like, comes right out of left field about Trisha whenever I, like, say anything remotely positive about her. And, like, I do think that people can change, you know, and whenever I say that about Trisha, I get 900 reasons why Trisha hasn't changed. I'm like, okay, whatever. You win the knowledge Olympics. But, I don't know. I guess, you know, obviously it doesn't Trisha doing well now doesn't negate the things that she's done in her past, because she's done a lot of really fucked up shit in her past. And maybe her present. Again, I don't watch her fucking shit, but I also, like, I don't know. I think you can be happy for someone and not co-sign every horrible thing they've ever done if they have shown progress and at least some growth and change. Oh, God, I sound smart as fuck. I don't know what the thumbnail is what it is. You know what I mean? It is just what it is. You just have to accept it. I'm sure she's still, this is what I'm talking about. Trisha still does awful shit. Okay, cool. I don't know. Again, I don't watch her. So I'm not privy to all of the things. I see what I see. And what I've seen is X, Y, and Z. And if you want to share with me the fuck shit that she's done, totally fine. I'm happy to look into it, and, you know, my mind can be changed with new information. I just am saying, like, when I make an observation about Trisha that is not negative, I am immediately met with all of, like, this, but Trisha does all of this. Okay, that's fine. That can also exist. Ooh, I'm getting irritated. The moon is full. No shade to you who said that Trisha does awful shit. I didn't mean to. I'm not coming for you. It was a good example of that. Thumbnail is you at the start of your makeup tutorial. That's the thumbnail is me after the makeup tutorial. So that's my after. That's as good as it gets, as Jack Nicholson once said. Yeah, no, I understand that Trisha is making a fucking family channel, which, again, I'm vehemently against family channels. I do not support it. But I'm just saying there can be positive motion in her life, and she can still be making bad decisions. I think she needs to keep all 3 of those kids offline in general. Every Instagram story, every post, everything over there on her profile is those kids. And listen, I get it. I love my kids. And as much as I would love to share how sweet and lovely and smart and amazing they are, their safety comes first. And it makes me sad for the kids who don't have parents who also afford them that safety and that privacy. And I think, if that's what Trisha's been doing, then I do not support that. And I think that sucks. And I also think that anytime I say something positive about Trisha, there's like this conflated sense of like me being some kind of like super fan. And I'm like, I think Trisha's funny as fuck. I think I'm happy that she's, worlds above where she was, just 5 years ago. I'm glad she's happy and healthy, but like, again, I don't support everything she does. I don't know everything she does. So take everything with like a big old grain of salt. I'm salty. Not about this. I'm just salty in general. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I'll never get over the fact she named that kid Aquaman. I think Elvis for a girl's name is awesome, by the way. I would never have named my child Malibu Barbie, or Aquaman. But, I guess it beats the hell out of like another like Brantley or, whatever, but it is what it is, I guess. Or Apple, yeah. Yeah, those are their real given names. Aquaman. Was it Aquaman Moses? Right? Malibu Barbie. And Elvis. I think Elvis is cool. I genuinely think Elvis is cool for a girl's name. I think that's fucking awesome. Especially for your middle child. You know what I mean? Because like your second kid is always the loose cannon, and a little loose cannon girl named Elvis. 10 out of 10. She's going to raise hell. Yeah, Malibu could be cool. Aquaman is nuts. You know what? The funny thing is like when everybody was waiting to find out what she named that kid, I came up with 900 like fuck ass names. I was like that I was guessing she was gonna name him. I would have never come up with Aquaman. That's so fucking insane. Naming your kid Aquaman. Oh god, it's hilarious until you remember like these kids are gonna have to go to school someday and like fill out legal paperwork and stuff. And it's like his name is fucking Aquaman. That's crazy. I know she loves Jason Momoa. She should have just named him Jason Momoa at that point. Oh my god. That's so insane. Maybe they'll call him Moses. Because his middle name was Moses, right? Like he was named after Moses? Yes? I don't know. Whatever. Oh man. Aquaman. That is so funny. Jason Mimosas. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Jason Mimosas would I bet if you pitched that to Trisha before she named Aquaman, I bet she would have taken that. That's really funny. Oh my god. That is really, really funny. I do. You know what I was just thinking about? I just saw Gabby's name come up, and I was thinking how funny it is that Gabby and Perez Hilton are both going through religious psychosis at the same time after they were both on that fucking like red table talk or whatever with with Gloria Estefan and her family a few years ago. Oh my god. The two of them, like the worst, the fucking nightmare content creator and fucking nightmare celebrity gossip creator, both finding God at the same time. Yeah, she was on the Red Table Talk version with Gloria Estefan. I covered it a few years ago. It's on the channel somewhere. Yeah, Gabby will 100% name her kids after apostles. No doubt. Yeah, that is true. That Trisha lives in LA and her kids will meet plenty of other kids with insane names. That's actually very true. Aquaman's probably pretty tame for LA. I don't know what I'm doing with my face. I just realized that I was doing this with my face. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was on Red Table Talk with Perez, and now she's hyping him up for finding Jesus. Yeah, you fucking loser. Especially with how much she talks about Britney Spears and how she is Britney Spears and how the tabloids drove her to you know to her breaking point. Who do you think the fucking tabloids were at the time? Who do you think the number one proponent of all of this talk about Britney Spears was? It was fucking Perez Hilton. He was the number one celebrity gossip website. Number one. Like, so for all this talk about how she was Britney Spears and now she's, so excited that Perez Hilton's found Jesus, like, you're a fucking monstrous hypocrite. You. Mm. Mm. I love Austin Powers. I've been wanting to watch Austin Powers lately, and I probably for like the past like a few years, and I just have never sat down to rewatch it. I miss it. I haven't seen it in a very long time. Yeah, I don't think Elvis has a middle name either. I'm not a hundo on that. Gabby Hanna Perez Hilton and Jason Mimosas. Jason Mimosas is funny. That is so funny. Yeah, she is delusional. I mean, listen, I'll keep covering her content, but I just need it to come out more frequently. So I have some shit to talk about. Because, like, feigning interest in half of the shit that's going on this platform right now is kind of meh. And I don't have TikTok anymore, so I never know what's going on over there. Oh my goodness. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 11:30. We've been here for 2 hours. What have you been doing with your life? Yeah. You know what's wild about getting rid of TikTok? I got rid of it when they switched over to whatever bastardized version we have now here in the States. And so I was like, I'm not agreeing to these new terms. I'm just deleting my fucking account. And I did. And I struggled for like the first few days. I did not realize how much I was on TikTok. And I missed it really, really bad. at first. I didn't realize literally how much I was on it, and it was like almost like withdrawals. I was like, holy fuck, I really like I miss watching TikToks. But like I've fallen into Instagram Reels and it's roughly the same effect, but it's their algorithm's a little shittier and it doesn't suck me in for quite as long, so that's probably for the best. No, I like YouTube. It's just kind of like a dry spell. It just ebbs and flows, you know. Sometimes there's just not a whole lot to talk about that like I'm interested in. I find it really hard to like dive into new topics, um, which, you know, doesn't really bode well for a commentary channel, but like, I don't know. I'm old, you know? Um, yeah, I mean, if I can get more than just these two stories, I can make an episode of The Dump for sure. Yeah, I don't miss TikTok now. There's like some like creators that I'd like to like check up on and watch, but like other than that, I'm like, I don't really think about it. I thought the same thing. I was like, I love TikTok. I loved TikTok. And I was like, oh my God, I was going to be devastated if I had to like delete it. And I was, and it sucked and I hated it. But I'm all right now. Yeah, I get sent TikToks by people still. And that's the only time I remember I don't have it anymore. Yeah, that's how I feel with like YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels is I feel like it's easier um to to not get sucked in for so long. Ken gives me strong youth pastor vibes. I got recommended Ken in my like friends you might know on Facebook the other day, and I was like, oh, I know that guy. No thanks. I was never really on TikTok, but I imagine the Threads algorithm took some notes because that place has been delightful for me. Love Threads. I fell in love with Threads right after I left TikTok. It did satisfy that need, certainly for news. The algorithm's great. The people are funny as fuck. I really love Threads, and I hate that it's a meta app, but I do love it. What's one more? What's one more subscription? I loved. Oh my god, there are so many things that like I just like downloaded stuff that people were re-uploading on TikTok that like I couldn't find anymore, like people watching movies or like people watching TV shows that I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah." Rather than download that, I'm just going to save it. And then I just like piecemealed them together in my editing software. I've tried YouTube Premium a few times and I actually really like it. And one of these days I'm just going to keep it. I just got Netflix again because I want to watch a handful of things over there. Hey girl, hey. Yeah, YouTube Premium is pretty good though. I'm like a I'm a free trial whore. So like I will straight up make 900 new email addresses and just do free trials of everything. I really don't pay for many things. um I'm not this is not legal advice. but it's a really good way to just like skirt some. If you have a tight month bills wise, you know, it's a nice way to skirt a payment. Yeah, Netflix back just to watch the new Love on this. I wanted to start watching Glow. I started watching it. I had a couple episodes on YouTube, and then I got tired of like looking for them all. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just do Netflix, because there's two things coming to Netflix this month that or in May that I want to watch. So. Ooh, the wallflowers. A little Jacob Dylan moment? Hell yeah. I'm in. I'll be there. Just kidding. I'm not coming to your state. Tell them to come here. Nobody comes here. If I knew how many fucking people don't come here on tour. Son of a bitch. Sajak Khan. Imagine we make Sajak Khan a real thing. That'd be fun. I want to go to like the next I want to go to the next like 90s con. Those seem really fun and like right up my alley. Right up my street. I know you're not joking about Sajak Khan. Let's fucking make it happen. Can't go any worse than Tanacom. That's what you think. You're getting into Coachella next year. Like you're getting into Coachella. Like I'm getting into Coachella, or like you're getting into Coachella. Are you banned from Coachella? Like what's the deal? I need more details. I look forward to Shane's talk about Sajak Khan. Oh my god, who's bringing? Dwayne, you need to add a segue to the list. I don't know. Dwayne's in charge of Sajak Khan. He's the CEO of Sajak Khan. Make Sajak Khan next summer. All right. A Segway dealership. They have a dealership? I'd like to test drive this Segway. I just want to prove that I can't fall off of it. You're in the meet and greet line already. We haven't even established where it is. Look, I got a Nito today. I feel like the luckiest bitch in this room. Sajak Khan gone bad. What was that Barbie thing that fell miserably? Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was very recently, wasn't it? See, I know things. I know some things. Not many things, but I know some things. Oh, I know. Adam covered that Michael Weist or whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, squeaky chair. I was actually, the funny thing is like 2 days prior to him putting that video out, I had outlined a whole video of the same thing because I saw him on TikTok at the time. And I wanted to make a video about it because I thought it was really funny that he was like trying to come back and, you know, with this like life coach mentality. And I was like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. And then Adam just did it better. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to bother. He's such a fucking loser. Gotta dress up as your favorite teen mom. Yeah, Tana's what happens when you give a latchkey kid entirely too much money and influence and not enough guidance. I agree, but I think it's actually, in that case, quite impressive that she's actually, last I saw, I don't know. Again, I don't know everything, but found sobriety and stability and, um, you know, it's actually impressive that I think it makes it more impressive actually that she's doing so well. Because I got to be honest, when Tana first came on the scene, I was like, "Ooh, she's funny, she's problematic. God help her, because she's got no one in her life that's like taking her seriously or um, in any way guiding her." So I think she's doing all right. Needs to be the theme. People coming dressed up as all the horrible people I make videos on. That'd be amazing. Just one person just dressed up like a tomato. Thank you, Ocean Wild. That's very nice. I do. I feel all right. I'm tired, but I feel all right. Oh my god. Do a meet and greet and just like just have some fuck shit happening at the meet and greet. Just taking like really, really long time with everybody. It's like a 9-hour meet and greet. And there's only like, what, 100 of you in here right now? Yes. Yeah. Tana was taken advantage of tenfold. And it's fucked up because you can tell what kind of environment she was raised in by how eager she was to be taken advantage of. And that's not, I don't mean that in like a victim blamey way, but like, she embraced it so much because it was like, it's not to be all armchair, you know, therapist, but like it seems like it was the first time like she'd ever had any real like validation in her life, and like it seemed like she didn't care where she got it from or what it looked like. um I don't know. It always made me really sad for her, actually. So I'm really happy that she's doing well. A bake sale. Oh my god, what if we all showed up as Michaela Nagara's uneaten pussy? I mean, that's the costume of the century. In a kale, let's say check. That's going on the merch for Sajak Con, by the way. In Comic Sans. Put it on a hat and take my money. Deal. Deal. I went to Sajak Con and all I got was this fucking K-hole. I'm dressed as emotional support laundry. Break it up. The demons are back. I I yearn for the time when the demon actually like comes out. Fucking coward trapped in there. A breakout session where someone teaches an exaggerated Boston accent and overlined lips. I have to say, one of my favorite things, my favorite hypothetical conversation with is always doing Michaela Nagura. It's so fun and funny and stupid. So it has to be the black candle. We'll sell some black candles. Oh my god. What a good time. What a good time Sajak Khan's gonna be. And at the end of it, we'll say that. All right, we'll see you next year for part 2. Sajak Khan costumes are like gay Halloween. Yes. What do you mean you're right? It's fucked up pumpkin cookie. 100%. I'm all in on this. Absolutely. Oh my god. He dressed up as Mailani for the day. Get ready. It takes me so long to get in the like Michaela voice. Like I have to work up to it. But god damn it. Game Kardashian. I also can't be as loud as I'd like to be. I'm not interested in waking up children. Get ready with me to steal the Declaration of Independence. Now, would you say that as Michaela Nagura, or would you say that as Nicolas Cage? The possibilities are endless. What do you mean you're both sneeze? No. Oh my god, you people are funny as fuck. Holy shit. That is so funny. It was the most watched. Those they don't do numbers. It's because I think it's just like I don't know. I don't it's just the sketch formats are just rarely they don't do well unless you have a pretty well established sketch channel, but like I love making them, so I do not care because they are a blast to make. Dresses Jeffrey's pinball machine. Which one? Quickly. The real question is who is in the Wawa parking lot? Whoever's trying to fuck, obviously. A group costume of the toxic gossip train. Oh my god. You mean you're dressed as the sugar bear hair? Oh my god. Not the change jar. Oh my god. Holy shit. What do you mean you're dressed as Gabby Hanna's high school bullies? Oh my god. Yes, please take notes. Oh my god. Not the alpacas. They're called the mamas. The mamas. I'm a drag queen and I am planning a Gabby Hanna themed number for a show in 2 weeks. Tell me more. And please send a video at some point because I want to be a part of this in any way that I can. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes, please do. You can send it to the email listed in I think it's listed in on my profile. And please send or you can DM me on Instagram too. I will see it at some point. I'm not good at answering DMs, but I try. I try sometimes. You're dressed as Colleen's missing cat. Oh my god. Love. Love, love. That is so funny. The mamas. Oh, that poor cat. Especially because they're moving. Someone said, I think it was on maybe like her Snark subreddit. They were talking about like I could never move if my cat went missing and whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Like I love you love your pets, but like also like you can't if you need to move, you have to move. Like you can't stay there forever. We have a panel full of all the Gabby Hanna Kroner Christs and let them argue over who's the holiest. I think we just have a panel, we'll set it up like a long table with several chairs, and then Gabby can just play musical chairs whenever the spirits inside feel like talking. One of Colleen Ballinger's cats went missing. I think it was last year at this point. It's a panel. We're all on the panel talking all over each other. It's so good. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we'll have like a breakout testimony session where we can all give our testimonies. Yes, a panel where everyone gives their testimony. I love it. I'm all in. Yes, I will. James Charles, I have a list. I'm on this post-it that once got wet. James Charles Coachella is on it. I'm working on it. Whoever loses musical chairs is Ken. Oh, man. I did really want to hear what she had to say about the guy that she let into her house. Yes, his name is Robbie. Peter Munn refers to him as Ken, and I will ride that till the end, till their divorce. Nicki Minaj, she's crazy. I mean, she is crazy. That is true. A cake made in the shape of Michaela's worst purse. No, you got to do those fucking shoes. What were they? They looked like fucking hooves. Camel toe, if you will. And I think they were Skims. I don't even remember. You're dressed as Gabby Hanna's angel numbers. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Yeah, you are a shoe guy. What the hell? What's with the foot fetish? We learning about you today? Dwayne? The fuck? Yeah. Oh god, how long ago was this now? This was 2021, 2022. And Gabby was having some kind of mental health episode. She let a stranger into her home. And it was weird. Yeah, I have thoughts. I have thoughts on that I think maybe have evolved since the time. But I did really want to, I wanted to hear what she had to say about it. It was the only part of her testimony I gave a shit about. I was curious. I know. I'm fading. I'm quite sleepy, so maybe I was gonna say maybe I'll get to sleep before midnight tonight, but it's 11:47. That's not going to happen. Okay. Well, I think we've made some good progress here tonight. I think we've established the underlying fun events that will be upon all of us when Sajak Khan does eventually happen. I have 2 topics for an episode of The Dump. Maybe I'll find another one. Who's to say? Me, probably. So, this has been a fruitful time. So that's good. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice to hang out with y'all because quite frankly, as much as like the tea on YouTube is pretty just ice cold, I miss you guys. I miss like the live chats. I miss like the premiere chats and stuff. So I'm probably gonna make I'm probably gonna watch the Shane Dawson conspiracy video for here, and try to have that up this weekend, and then a TMOG episode over on Patreon, and then we'll try to do the book club live too, also as well. Might be Patreon exclusive this time, and membership exclusive. Yeah, I can do that. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. I think that's about it. Yeah, y'all. Oh no, not wine. You got to work tomorrow. Get some sleep. The last time I told somebody to do something that I was supposed to talk them out of, they got a flat tire, and I'm really sorry about it. I feel very responsible. Okay. I'm gonna go. Yo, my testimony is a 30-minute special interest rant. For real. We'll have to do like a panel, but that's not really a panel, it's just me sitting around and talking about the list of like women over 60 that I am infatuated with. And that would be just an empty room, and it's just me talking. None of you. That's when you guys all break for lunch. You don't have to be there. Okay. I'm gonna go. Nayli will be there. So unfortunately, this is gonna have to wait until like Sanity returns to the United States because she's not down here. So okay, I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Now we're back. We're so back. This is so us. All right. It's like getting off the phone with your aunt in the Midwest. All right. Well, all right. Okay. All right. Wagon wheel Watusi. All right. Okay. Yep. All right.